scenario. As he survived the storm, he's throwing punches again.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moment. And we may see a stoppage here. And here he comes, and he is forcing him to take a knee.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
He misses with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judge.
And there's the bell to start the round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
God, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. And he scores with the counter. You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. That hook was off target. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Just missed with that hook. Could be the end. Somehow weathered the storm.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Are we about to see a first round knockout? I thought that was the... Oh, and they got right! What a moment this is! Chance to make history! Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
God, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. These two fighters are made for one another. He threw a punch and just got countered. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. And he scores with the counter. Nice counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Incredible work rate. Just missed with that hook. How about that time? They're in trouble. like he might not be as hurt as we thought.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. A perfect counter lands. And now going for the finish. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. And he scores with the counter. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught, and now going for the finish. Looks like they're out of trouble.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This may do it. Very competitive round here so far. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Complete shot. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on.
Why weren't they more cautious? Is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round.
So much for defensive abilities. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Nice counter punch right up the middle. There's a counter shot. Just missed that jab. Always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. And that'll do it as the bulldozer goes down. As we take another look, you can see it. The body shot was pitch perfect, and it won him the fight. He's got the advantage halfway through the round. Well, he's back on his feet right now. The corner's got to think about throwing in the towel.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot. Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Every time he throws a... What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
To make or break.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? Defense failed them. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
Oh my, that's a game changer. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed. It's so much for defensive abilities. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? Here he comes, finally waking up from that nap.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
A very competitive round. What a massive upset this would be. The referee really thinking about stop. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
There's the bell to start the round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That hook won't score. Nice counter punch right up the middle. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. This fighter, one of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. Nice counter shot. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters. Is he going to punch himself out, though?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Good counter punch. And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. down goes supersonic. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
You're right, Tom. What a shot.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
The stamina is off the charts. They exchange punches. Nice counter shot. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Where was the defense? Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That counter punch caught him clean. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
There's a lot on the line here.
They ring the bell, and here we go. How much is left in their tank after last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. These guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Stumbling around in potholes. For a second of getting out of trouble, but now he's right back in the phone booth.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
That counter punch caught him clean. Just misses with that jab. Upset of the year, perhaps, right before our eyes. I thought we were stumbling, and it's It's a supersonic boom as down goes Supersonic. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Look at his corner. Look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down. Make the most of the...
What's the referee thinking right now? Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be. And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
And shoot. They both want a knockout, you can tell. They're always looking for that KO. We could see an upset right here. Supersonic doesn't look so super now as he's down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there. He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and push you down again, and that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
That hook just can't find the target. Will the referee step in? Every time they drop their guard, it's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come back.
The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge upset here? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
The corner, and down goes the bulldozer. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's... So the referee says he can continue, but how much more does he have left?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down.
At some point, the corner has to say you're done. It looks like he might not be as hurt as we thought.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter. That hook was... And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. And the bulldozer forced to the canvas. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet. They ring the bell, and here we go. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
A perfect counter lands. And we may see an early stoppage here. And down goes Supersonic. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot. Looks like trouble was averted.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, down to them doing their job. They get through.
Down goes the bulldozer. And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
A shot from the gods took.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is, God, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout, that's an assassination. What a shot.
Ladies and